Good evening from the Boatyard Bar and Grill video boat. Hi, I'm Ashley Love from T2P TV, and you are joining a J-World Thursday night race. It is a little hot and a little light, but that's what we expect in August in Annapolis, Maryland. Tonight we are going to focus on the J70 fleet, and there are lots of battles going on. The J80s do have the first start this evening, so we are covering their start. Meltemi pushing the line. Definitely a boat end favored. If they weren't over, they really slayed that. Turbo Sloth having the next best start.
Be a bad night to be over the line early, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, restarting would take forever. Sail number 2 trying to win the boat. Very, very favored boat end. Might be a little bit early and getting pushed up by boats underneath. 6 is saying, come on up, come on up, come on up. Oh, but they have just enough breeze to stay maybe below the line.
They managed to pull that off.
Going into tonight, the overall leader is Paul Green's Progress, with Roger Link just behind in second place. If you only look at Series 2, the second half of this season, Mark Hillman's number 6 has a narrow lead with 3 boats stacked up behind him with 4 points between them. Who can manage tonight's snappy weather the best?
Snappy? Never heard this called snappy before.
At the snap of a finger, you could gain or lose a lot. I mean, look at these little puffs of breeze and these little stripes.
You can try to sail that to me if you want.
So this J70 fleet is actually Fleet 1 because it was the first fleet in the world to be created back in 2012 when the first boats started coming out. The owners really love them because they can sail them locally, nationally, and worldwide. And they're typically a very lively boat that feels more like a big dinghy than a keel boat. And you can bring up that keel for trailering, makes travel super easy. Bruce, it might be so light that the boats going upwind are going to be faster than boats going downwind with 3 sails.
That is just looking a little tough.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those minimize any steering, any tacks, any unnecessary jibes as much as possible.
I'd be falling down in the boat like a
what?
Dog.
Approaching the windward mark, Nostalgia is on starboard. Ayacucho came in on port with speed, and Pete Fiery on Phoenix has just been pointing his bow straight at the mark the entire time, and is doing pretty well with it.
How can you tell?
Because he caught all the way up to the leaders.
That was a rhetorical question.
Shooting up over the mark. Nostalgia gets around this top mark first. Blake Kimbrough. Oof, having to do 2 more tacks. Ayacucho approaches the first top mark about 4 minutes later.
A lifetime in this stuff.
The 3-person roll tack. There it is. How dedicated are Annapolitans, Bruce? They will come out and literally race in anything just to be out here.
But this is nothing, so that's even more special.
Right?
Threading the needle there, Ashley.
Sneaking through.
It's painful.
They are being very still in the boat, though. That's key.
This is not racing wind, and it is not going to go in anytime soon. So we are abandoning this race, and we are done for the evening.
Oh, that's too bad. Not enough breeze to get across the finish line. But everyone was out here, and we'll head back to shore to find some libations, I'm sure. The Winter Series is something to look forward to. There's over 60 boats that compete regularly at a multitude of events in Florida, Tampa, Miami, and Key West. This year, one of the divisions in the inaugural Mixed Plus Championship to be held in November in St. Pete is the J70, along with the Melges 15s. So if you want to know more about the J70 fleet, hop onto their Facebook page, J70 Fleet 1, Annapolis, Maryland, to connect with the fleet captains and get involved.